island's obvious lack of light sources, I assume nights here would be pitch dark. And yet, the moons and stars are far brighter than I thought them to be.
We sailors rely on the moons and stars to help us navigate at sea. Some things can only really be seen at night, long after the sun goes down.
What made you want to become a fisherman, Sahad?
Huh? Why do you want to know? Huh? Well, guess you could say I didn't have a choice. I grew up on an island called Crete. Pretty much all we got there is the sea.
Oh, Crete was an island. I thought Crete, when I saw Crete before, I thought Crete was like his daughter's name or something. I see now that's not the case, though.
Doesn't matter how old you are, if you want to eat, you gotta fish it up yourself. So, where I'm from, if you want to live, you gotta fish. Simple as that.
I can't even imagine what that must have been like. Wasn't it difficult for you to grow up in a harsh environment like that?
Harsh? I suppose. I've had my fair share of hardships over the years. And the sea, she could be gentle like a mother, but she could also be terribly violent.
Yeah.
I can hear it in your voice. The sea's made a lasting impression on you. She's made an impression on me, too. That's why I respect her.
What?
The sea is both bountiful and mighty. She's provided me with delicious meals and shaped me into the man sitting before you.
Shaped you?
You can't face the sea in all her grand majesty unless you first accept how small you are. The sea's no place for bluster or bravado. She don't stand for that nonsense. One careless misstep is all it takes to lose everything. Humans are small, fragile creatures, especially out there.
Oh.
When I realized that, I thought, I need to accept how small I am and be true to myself. And once I did that, I felt like I could face the world for the first time. That's why I don't like being dishonest. I've been true to myself for a long time, and I'm not stopping anytime soon. Damn right! I'm Sahad Nautilus of Crete!
Being true to oneself.
Alright, I'm feeling much lighter now. Time to hit the hay. Let's get some shut-eye, you two.
Hold on a second.
Huh?
You will sleep near the entrance, Sahad. Mr. Kristen will sleep in the center, and I will be in the far corner.
Can you be any more annoying? Sahad sleeping by the entrance is fine, because I don't even want to talk about it, but, you know, if you're watching the game or heard it, then you know what I'm referring to. But I did nothing wrong.
Wait, that would place me downwind. Perhaps I should sleep near the entrance.
I don't even want to talk about what transpired with Sahad after him telling us his little backstory.
I caught a lot today, too.
Yeah, I hate Sahad. We'll see if that changes, but so far, do not like Sahad. Loxy I also don't like, but I'm giving her a chance to redeem herself, because, you know, Tsunderes have that little window of opportunity to redeem themselves. Did Depero have a spoken scene? Yeah, he did. There's no way I'm gonna recognize his voice, though. Probably not. It's a parrot. He's probably, like, the voice is probably trying to sound like a parrot, so I doubt I would, but I don't recognize it as of now. Welcome to the Temple of the Great Tree. Oh, we're back with the mural stuff. As candidates to become the next Maiden of the Great Tree, the temple is your home now. Oh yeah, this. There exists a power that allows one to manipulate the laws of nature. With this power, one can read, control... Read the... I don't know where I'm coming from. One can read the wind, control water and fire, even foresee the future. Ooh, Pog. We call this power Essence. You gathered here today because each of you are blessed with the power of Essence. Under our tutelage, I think is how you say that, you will receive a proper education. When the time comes, one of you will be chosen to become the next Maiden of the Great Tree. As you know, the Maiden of the Great Tree stands on equal footing with the Queen of Eternia. Please keep in mind as you face what lies ahead. Surely this is all gonna weave its way to the main story at some point. I'm actually really excited to see what it all means. That's strange. I thought it was this way. Wow, what a magnificent tree. Is this a tree of great origins? The center of the entire kingdom. A gray vision. I saw a woman? Oh dear, are you a candidate? You're not supposed to be here. Your Eminence, is a woman sleeping inside the Great Tree of Origins? Huh? I'm sorry, I shouldn't have asked such a strange question. You saw it too? Yes. What is your name, child? Donna. Ooh, this is like, setting up Donna's, backstory here, because, again, I know Donna's the main character. She's probably I bet you she's the girl that was in the title screen. Listen carefully, Donna. Do not speak of what you just saw to anyone. Plus, the hair looks familiar. It can undo the world itself, even though it's like a black and white mural. Huh? Although, if you do become the next maiden, perhaps that time will come. Looks like the cleric finally released you from her sermon. Sermon? Sermon? I don't know what that word means. Sarai, did you come pick me up? Pronunciations, dude. They're rough. Watch the game's gonna be like, nah, you were completely off. I didn't come alone. Grouch is with me, too. I'm just gonna wait till these are voiced. Oh, Olga. Don't oh, Olga me. I swear you're such a troublemaker. This is like Donna's childhood. You snuck out of the temple to go wandering around the black market. You went to the cleric's room without permission and destroying things, claiming it was research. And just now you ditched the trial ceremony to sneak into the garden of the Great Tree. What's wrong with you? Haha, sorry about that. Forgetting something? Huh? Baby bird, you're hiding under your clothes. I bet you stuck into the garden to save it. How'd you know? So what are you waiting for? Hurry up and take care of it. Otherwise, you'll miss out on dinner if you keep dragging your feet. Right, thank you, Olga. What an interesting background. What's so funny, Sarai? It's nothing. For the top maiden candidate, you sure do worry about Donna a lot. Yeah, well, I'm sure you've noticed that tendencies of hers. Tendency? If Donna thinks someone or something is in trouble, she'll risk her life and limb to save it. I respect it. Generally speaking, that is an admirable quality. But Donna doesn't think things through. She's impulsive and reckless. I think it's sweet. There's gotta be a good balance. I can agree with that as well. Although she is a child. That's not the point. Sure, it's all well and good right now, but if she continues down this path... Harrow is the voice of Luthier and Lloyd in Dawn of the New World. Oh yeah, Lloyd is, Lloyd the not Scott Menville voice. Luthier, oh, from Valentia? Yeah, I would not have figured that out. Good morning. We got ourselves another beautiful day today. What's the matter? You look tired at all? I had another strange dream. A dream? Didn't you mention something about a dream the other day? It was wild, dude. Anyway, pull yourself together. You can't find the other castaways or map this area without you. How'd you sleep, Laxia? Well, I managed to get more rest than I would have expected. I expected I would. Aha, that's great to hear. Even still, I still miss sleeping in a bed. We should make more campsites in other places. That way we got places to rest if the going gets tough. As much as I hate to admit it, you're right. We should consider it if we find another safe location. Okay, Adol, let's get going. First, we gotta go report this quest to Barbaros. I almost called him Barbados, but that's the, Barbados is the, boss in Tales of Destiny PS2.
You better all thank me!
Yeah, there's no way I would have figured out that was either Lloyd from Dawn of the New World or Luthier. Since it's a parrot, you know, he sounds different because he's a parrot. Plus, I know it hasn't been a crazy long time since I played Valentia, but Luthier was like... I remember who Luthier is. But, like, Luthier is not one of the... His voice doesn't resonate with me as well as, like... Matilda, May, Bowie. A little bit of Bowie. And then, like, Tatiana and Zeke. Thank you. Or even, Faye. I'll start making the beds. He's like one of the voices I just, like... You know, I wouldn't remember off the top of my head. Also, because that game has a lot of characters. With the help of Adol and the others, Captain Barbaros was able to build beds for the lodge. It's wild how Valentia, like, rarely repeats its voice actors. And that game has so many characters. At last, we have real beds. I would prefer fluffier bedding than this, but... This should help us sleep easier. Good for you, little lady. If you ask me, sleeping on the floor ain't all that bad. Right, Adol? No, I need a bed. Hammocks are the best. I don't like hammocks. But I'm not gonna say the floor is good. Aha, true, hammocks do feel pretty nice. They do. But beds are obviously superior. How is this even open for debate? I have a bad history with hammocks, so I just don't like them. You two, I swear. If the game gave me the third choice of not saying hammocks are better, but not saying the floor is good, I would have picked it. I would have. At least the captain's thoughtful. Thanks for being so considerate. Oh, there's no need to thank me. Why, I should be thanking you for gathering the materials and helping me build them. It's quite alright. That was a nice change of pace for us. I must say, I didn't expect you to be such a jack-of-all-trades, Captain. The framework for these beds is quite remarkable. Yeah, if I had to build a bed, it'd probably end up looking like a table with a blanket draped over it. Draped over it, I think. Where'd you learn to do this anyway? I've dabbled in many trades over the years. Carpentry, cargo loading, shipwright. Even now, my daughter still asks me to make furniture for her. You don't say. Ah, glad to hear you and your daughter are so close. Thank you. Anyway, thank you for helping me with this. I'll do whatever I can to make sure everyone is comfortable until we get off the island. If you ever get tired while you're exploring, feel free to rest here anytime. We will, thank you.
Great job, everyone.
Hey, the wood shield. You fell out of one? Yeah, I was like 11. Something like that. Although, yeah, the end result is I fell out of it, but it's a whole thing. Basically, I move a lot in my sleep, is what I'm told. So, it just didn't resonate with me, and I have that vivid, memory of falling off of it. Where's the area I have to go? Do I have to, like, leave the Castaway Village first? I did not see the sermon message, no. Do I see it right now? No, I don't. Do not see it anywhere. Would you look at that? What a fascinating place. It looks like it was carved from these cliffs. Looks like a bunch of coral. Perhaps this used to be a coral reef when this area was completely underwater. You think it's possible? You sure about searching this place? We could end up getting lost here. You're right. Other castaways may have already gotten lost in there. And this place could lead to other areas of the island. Guess we should search this place if it'll make things easier in the long run. I agree. Let's go. Oh, that Mario Kart DLC came out, didn't it? The second wave? I didn't even buy the first wave. I did not buy the first wave of DLC because I bought Mario Kart while the first wave had released. So I didn't even bother buying DLC. Maybe I should. Sermon is like a speech. It has a purpose. I've seen it before. I don't know what it means, though. It's for teaching, like a priest. Oh, it's a priest. Okay. Yeah, I've seen it before in games. I just didn't know what it meant. Which is classic. Yeah, I never bought Mario Kart's DLC because I had bought the game around when the first wave came out. So I was just like, yeah, why am I going to buy the DLC immediately? Like, I haven't even played all that much. Maybe I should get on that. Die. I will hit you up about that, though. About potential Mario Kart. Oh, Grand Anchor, let's go. I really should do Mario Kart for stream at some point. I gotta be in the mood, though. Grand Anchor. Alright, Grand Anchor's Giant Slam, pretty pog. I need you dead. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum.
My turn now.
Dude, I'm loving all these environments. Die, goodbye. Close to being an arachnid, but not quite.
My turn now.
Ba-ba-ba-bum. I need you dead. We'll also be looting this chest. Sweet remedy, huh?